We can end homelessness, right? Seriously. Why are our brains in such a box? So I was in the Computer History Museum the other day. I guess that was Tuesday. We went there to film the promo video for our upcoming event, Innovate. Let's solve the Bay Area's biggest challenges. It's happening at the Computer History Museum the last day of February. So went inside and, beautiful place. The first time I've been, they got these big posters on the wall of some of the founders of Silicon Valley, guys whose names I didn't immediately recognize, but these are guys like have invented the silicon, the semiconductor, titans, great thinkers, like the predecessors of Steve Jobs and Elon Musk and those type of guys. Anyways, there was another event there, so I walked up to them and they asked, are you here to register? And I said no, so I explained what I was there for. Told them the nature of our event, that we're bringing together innovators, and we want to solve the world's biggest challenges, like homelessness, prison recidivism, and all that. So then I summarized and I said, we believe we can solve homelessness. And their response was, good luck. And good luck. I wish I had had a pithy little response like then, like, oh, yeah, that's what they told Steve Jobs. I didn't. I just, smile. Now, to be honest, I could have been misreading their body language. It sounded like, good luck, that's impossible. It could have been, wow, I'm so inspired by you, good luck. So maybe it's just me and I have a chip on my shoulder from all the other interactions I've had like that, where it's been dismissive. But seriously, like, how come we can be in a computer history museum? I mean, it's freaking miracle, and we've changed the world. We've we put a man on the moon, I think more than one man, multiple times. It's incredible what we've done, yet you bring up this new frontier, and in the context of innovation, of celebrating innovation, it's like, oh, that could never happen. Like, we need to think outside the box. We need to think different. That frustrates me. The other thing that frustrates me even more, like, actually disbelief that it can happen doesn't really frustrate me. What frustrates me is the gazing over of the eyes and the tuning out, like, that's not my problem. That's what really bothers me. Like, it's not your problem. I don't think that's the right way to look at it. What type of society do we want to be? And it's not just what type of society do we want to be, approaching it from a moral angle. It's like we all live in this society. We're all paying. We all have to pay the price of the homelessness on our streets. Okay, and that the problem is so much deeper than that. It's tied in with drug addiction. We're all paying the huge price of America's insatiable appetite for drugs, addictive drugs. We're paying the price literally, to the tune of, I think that the figure I heard was $60,000 on average in the nation is the cost in services per homeless person. That's to maintain the status quo, for them to live on the streets. That cost comes primarily in the form of emergency room visits. I think that's the biggest factor, but it's police services, it's cleanup crews, things like that. That's just to maintain the status quo. That's a lot of money. You can do a lot with that. So whose problem is that? Like, that's everyone's. So we should care, even if you're not caring for altruistic reasons, even if you're not a follower of Jesus that thinks, the first commandment is love your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength. And the second is like it, love your neighbor as yourself. We're still all in it, And we should think and we should apply the same level of innovation and creativity to these problems that we've applied to building the internet, to inventing the smartphone, to putting a man on the moon, to inventing an electric car, to AI, to nearly we're very close. Well, I guess we're at autonomous vehicles. I drove by two the other day, so we have autonomous vehicles on the street. Well, let's apply the same type of innovation and creativity to that, and we can do it. And just because people are naysayers, I'm not going to listen to them. And just because you don't care, I think you should. So